Alright, so what is up everybody on YouTube? This is Bullet RC coming to you guys again with another sneaker pickup. Now this one is going to be a pickup that is like completely 180 from what you guys usually see. And a lot of people ask me why don't I cop like designer clothes, designer shoes, and I'm gonna get into that. And I also want to ask you guys that same question as well. Do you guys think that some of the designer stuff is actually worth it? But anyways, we'll get into that in a second. First off, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the shoes up, and I'm gonna have my man Bully Manziel, our special guest Bully Manziel today, come on the stage with me, and we're gonna basically ask him, or he's gonna ask me, a question that a lot of you are probably gonna be asking me about these shoes. So let me go ahead and step off the camera for a second and welcome Mr. Bully Manziel. Come on in, man. Alright, word. So I understand that you have a question you want to ask me, so go ahead and ask away. Yeah, man, matter of fact, I do. Okay. Alright, I got one question for you. What are those? Alright, y'all be easy, man. And everyone, that was Mr. Bully Manziel. Alright guys, as I was saying, we're going to get into the Maison Margiela Future, and this is called the calf hair high top. And like I said, man, I wanted to talk to you guys about designer stuff in general. Just because it's something that I would like to like kind of venture into, but for me, I feel like, and I think a lot of other people feel like, I mean, I like some designer stuff. Some of it is off the wall. This is one of those off the wall definitely shoes for a designer, and it's just what kept me from really moving on and like moving to that or copying a lot more like designer stuff is just the price point on stuff. And I understand that, you know, a lot of the designer stuff is like these are made in Italy, or made in Italy, made somewhere, you know, premium materials and everything. But this shoe right here retailed for $950, and I would never in my life, unless I just had money to blow, spend $950 on a Maison Margiela sneaker. I don't know, that's basically what has kept me from, you know, getting more designer stuff. Because like I said, people ask me about all the time, like, hey yo, are you gonna pick up any Balenciagas, some Giuseppe's, or whatever it may be, you know, like some Raf Simons or something like that. Like, people ask me about this stuff all the time, and for me, I'm not gonna really be picking up any of that stuff unless I can get it on sale. You know, case in point, the Y3 Kaza High from Adidas. There's two new colorways. There's the red and black colorway, and there was the all blue colorway. I was on Jack Threads last night. That is a $400 shoe. They had 30% off, which took off $120, and I figured that I wouldn't find them anywhere cheaper than that. So I took that deal and I kept it moving. I wouldn't pay $400 for a Kaza High itself. But with a discount, I can jump on it. Just like these, I would not pay $950 for these. Neither would I probably pay $500. Maybe $4 because they run for $9. And I know it's a designer sneaker, so I gotta give it that. But at the same time, man, like, I don't know, if I'm using the right word, I'm a very frugal spender, and some of this stuff is just so expensive. It's just like, I don't know, it's almost not worth it to me. I don't know, I mean, some of it is worth it, and then some of it is just like you're paying for your name itself. And I think this is definitely something that people can weigh in on down there in the comments. And I don't want to just keep rambling on, you know, the same points. But basically for me, what I'm getting back at is the reason I don't cop designer is because, of course, the price. While I do appreciate the quality in the products, you know, the materials and everything, the price is definitely something that you need to look at. Would I rather spend $950 on a pair of one pair of Margielas, or spend $200 on a pair of J's, get a few t-shirts, get some jeans, get a whole bunch of different stuff, rather than spend $1,000 on one pair of shoes at retail? And that's where I think it comes to me. I usually look at stuff at what I could buy for that same price. So is it worth it to me? Is a $950 Margiela sneaker worth it to me, when I could go take that same $900 and spend it on a lot of other things? But the same could be said for a $200 Jordan, you know, so I guess it's kind of a double-edged sword for me to be saying that. Maybe it's a little hypocritical, but you guys get what I'm saying. Anyways, you guys chime in down below. What do you feel about, you know, designer sneakers? And give like a good opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be long or anything, but just give us some thought. Don't be typing crazy or nothing like that. Like, designer shoes are shit, bruh. This shit ain't worth shit. Nah, don't. There's no point in that. No need for that. All right. So, anyways, y'all be easy. Much love to all the fam, followers, and supporters. You guys can follow me on Snapchat, Twitch, Tumblr, SoundCloud, Instagram, here, there, blase. New pickup, and you guys actually would have seen this on Snupps if you follow me. Got posted a while ago, but yeah, man. Mason Margiela calf high, or calf hair high. Y'all be easy. Peace.